Horrypyong was no ordinary cat. Oh no, he was a magical cat. He had emerald green eyes that sparkled with mischief. His fur was as black as night, except for a snowy white paw. This paw was no ordinary paw, it could make him invisible. Horrypyong lived in a cozy cottage with chimney smoke curling from its roof. He loved napping by the fireplace and chasing butterflies in the garden. One day, everything changed. A strange sound woke Horrypyong from his nap. It sounded like someone was whispering his name. The whispers seemed to be coming from far away. Curiosity bubbled inside him. He had to find out who was calling. So, with a flick of his tail and a twinkle in his green eyes, Horrypyong set off on an adventure. Horrypyong followed the whispers. They led him through fields of sunflowers taller than him. He scurried past a babbling brook, its water sparkling like 1,000 diamonds. Finally, he reached a towering waterfall. The water crashed down with a roar, and there, hidden behind the misty curtain, he saw it. A small glowing stone pulsed with a soft light. The whispers were coming from the stone. As he got closer, the stone started to shake. It pulsed faster and faster, the whispers growing louder. Suddenly, the stone cracked open. A tiny voice called out, "Help me, please!" Horrypyong had never been more surprised. He had to help. But how? Just then, 3 curious faces peeked out from behind a tree. A wise old owl with feathery eyebrows, a nimble squirrel with a bushy tail, and a shy rabbit with a twitchy nose. They had heard the whispers too and came to see. The owl swooped down. "Don't worry, little stone, we'll help." The squirrel scampered up the rock face. He was quick and agile. He peered into the cracked stone. "It's stuck," he chirped. The rabbit, despite his shyness, hopped closer. He wiggled his nose and sniffed the air. "It needs something sweet to loosen it," he declared. Section 4. The Grumbling Gorge. Sweet? Horrypyong thought hard. Then he remembered the wild berry patch on the other side of the Grumbling Gorge. The gorge was deep and dangerous. But these berries were the sweetest in the land. Horrypyong knew what he had to do. He touched his white paw to his nose and he disappeared. He carefully padded across the narrow path, his invisible paws finding their way. He gathered the juiciest berries he could find. Then he raced back, berries safely tucked in his mouth. Section 5. Homeward Bound. The rabbit squeezed the berry juice onto the stone. Slowly it began to glow brighter and the trapped voice grew stronger. With a final pop, the stone burst open. A tiny firefly, no bigger than Horrypyong's paw, blinked at them thankfully. "Thank you," she buzzed. "I was lost, but now I can find my way home." And so they all watched as the little firefly, surrounded by a warm glow, flew back to her family. Horrypyong, tired but happy, returned home with his new friends. He learned that even the smallest creature could be brave, and the quietest voice could call for help. And most importantly, he learned that the best adventures are shared with friends.